Hello, YouTube. This is Ryan, aka the Habitual Line Stepper, back at you with another video. I hope this video finds you well. I hope you are at peace. If you're not at peace, I hope you are actively pursuing your peace. And be disciplined. You have to be disciplined in order to accomplish big things. If you're trying to do anything life changing, you're going to need discipline to do it. You're going to have to push past how you feel. You're going to have to push past the people in your life who are, knowingly or unknowingly in your way. You're going to have to push past all kinds of distractions if you are looking to hit that greater level. You're going to have to. That discipline is going to keep you on that path, but you got to have it. You got to develop it. It's one of the hardest things I think people have to work on is the discipline aspect of it. Because discipline is uncomfortable. It could be a nuisance. It's fighting against everything that your body and mind is telling it. You don't need to get up. You can sleep for another 30 minutes. Oh, you don't have to do that today. Oh, they're going to hate you when you go. Why are you dealing with these people in the conflicts? All these things are going to enter your mind, your body. Oh, my body's tired. Oh, I'm sore. Ooh, this hurts today. Get up. That's what discipline is telling you. Get up. You got to do this. This is not a debate. You're getting up. You're going to go ahead and do this. Because when you talk about discipline, that's the vehicle that you need to be driving to get to where you need to get to, not motivation. Motivation won't get you there, because motivation is a temporary thing. There's going to be days where you don't want to do anything. You're going to be like, there's days that your mind is going to tell you to take the easy way out. You don't have to do that. You've been doing that. You can take a day off. You can do it. You can go ahead and do this. Your mind will betray you. Your thoughts will betray you. And that's when you got to hold true to the discipline that's going to get you there. Most people never get to where they could have gotten to, never realize their full potential because they did not have the discipline. And this could be in all facets of your life. It does not necessarily have to be just money related or relationship related. But building yourself up, building your confidence, investing in yourself. All those things take discipline to do. You want to get out of a situation, you're going to have the discipline to do that thing that is uncomfortable, that'll get you, thinking, that's going to put you in a better place. You're going to have to do these things. You're going to have to. There's no question. You're going to have to do the things that are uncomfortable, because that's where the growth is. That's where the growth is. I tell you, when I try to play it safe, is when I probably experienced the most stagnant part of my life, where it felt like I was in quicksand and things were just constantly passing me up, and I could not win. It seemed like everybody was winning around me. Everybody was living the best life. And I know, that's just the way your mind plays tricks on you, because a lot of people out here are struggling. And just because you perceive them as winning does not mean that they're winning. But if you're in a spot where you are not thriving, it looks like everybody's winning. Everybody. And you have to understand that in order to get out of that dark spot, you're going to have to fight your way out. You're going to have to. You're going to have to dig down deep and pull out that effort. You're going to have to pull it out. You're going to have to put in the time. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to give things up that you held on to for a long time, be it materialistically or intrinsically. You're going to have to think, and listen, man, I got to give up this belief. I got to think differently. I got to discipline myself to have a different kind of mindset. Don't allow these intrusive thoughts to come in and counteract what I'm trying to do. Even though everything in my being is telling me, please, Ryan, just stop. Just don't. You don't have to go any further. Let's stay comfortable. Let's stay here. We don't have to do this. Those things will keep you mediocre for the rest of your life. You will never enjoy your full potential because you're not pushing yourself. You have to discipline every aspect of your life. You have to practice discipline, be it emotional discipline. Don't let everything trigger you. There's a lot of people here who just love flipping those switches that they know is going to get to you, doing ignorant, malicious acts to you because they believe that they know you well enough they can flip a switch. And sometimes it's, early on they do. They know exactly what buttons to push. They know exactly how to get to you. And you have to be disciplined enough not to allow that to happen. Previous video, master yourself. Please look at that video. You have to have a full understanding of what it takes to achieve your goal. And if you allow your emotion to rule you, it's going to derail you. Have the discipline enough to allow whatever that thing is that triggers you, be it verbally or physically. Take it for what it is and react accordingly. React with composure and under control. And it takes discipline to do that. And you'd be surprised at the reaction that you get from someone when they figure out that they cannot flip your buttons, and they cannot push you in a space that's going to pull you out of character. It's shocking to them. It's something that they're not used to doing because they're used to you or other people falling victim or to whatever whims that they have or whatever ill intent that they have for you. Don't allow that to happen. Know who you are. Discipline yourself. The more control that you have over your emotions, your finances, your social interactions, your professional interaction, when you dedicate yourself to do those hard things, those uncomfortable things, because a lot of people they'll skip around that hard stuff because no one wants to do hard. No one wants to do hard. Everybody, it appears, wants to go the easy route, the road less traveled, the one without the obstacles, not realizing those very obstacles are the things that's going to make you great, the things that are going to get you where you're at, where you can have peace of mind, where you're going to have that cash flow that you want, that relationship that you want, that business, that career, that life that you want, the bigger picture, the life that you want. You should always have that at the forefront of your mind when you're inside, when your mind is telling you just quit or just don't do it today. You can take a day off. You don't have to do anything. You can sit here and just with this bowl of cereal, watching your favorite show, and just foregoing all that other stuff that you need to do in order to get yourself to that next level. You have to fight that. You have to combat that because that is what your body does. Your body wants to sit. Your mind wants to sit, but you have to challenge it. You have to push it. You have to get to these goals. And again, people want to do the easy stuff. What separates those people are is, from the greats is doing the hard stuff. That's what gets it done. That's what gets you to that next level. Kobe Bryant, one of my favorite all-time players. Mamba mentality. I feel that. I can relate to that Mamba mentality. Kobe was next level. Intense, focused, disciplined. When it comes down to that level of discipline, you cannot help but to succeed. I haven't achieved everything that I want to achieve at this point in my life. But where I'm at now, I would not trade this for anything. I would not trade this for anybody else's life at this point. I would not trade it because there's still things I want to do. There's still things I want to accomplish. Don't get me wrong. I still want to achieve things and everything. But where I'm at now, it took a lot of discipline. It took sacrifice. Discipline will tell you to go hard when you're tired. Yes, I'm tired, but I got enough in me where I'm gonna do this extra. And I'm not saying grind. Don't get it, because this grind culture I think is toxic. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying grind and you can sleep when you're dead and all that other stuff. I don't preach that. That's stupidity to me. You do rest because you have to rest your body. You do have to rest your mind. Everything can't be go, 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 go. You can't grind and grind and grind because you'll grind yourself to dust. What I'm saying is there's things that you have to do. I'm not saying be obsessed to the point where, you're just always grinding and now but you do know there's things that you need to do every single day in order to get you closer to the life that you want to live. If you ever want to see that realized, it's going to take your discipline to do that. Your step by step by step by step by step thing that you have to do each and every day in order to bring you to that point. And I'm not saying that you have to climb a mountain every day, but you do want to at least climb a mound every day. Get yourself to that 1% better every day, and whatever that is you want to do. Because I'm telling you now, you don't want to look back 30 years from now, 20 years from now, and then find out all the things that you want, you still have not realized any of it because you did not have the discipline to do those simple things. And you damn sure didn't have the discipline to do the harder things. You have to build this up throughout time. Learn to say no to certain things that does not serve your goal. Learn to say no. Learn to make other people uncomfortable with your pursuit. Everybody's not going to cheer you on. Matter of fact, more people than not are not going to cheer you on. You have to develop this sense of self to the point where you are isolated from the critics. The words don't hit you as hard. You don't get as hurt by somebody not believing in your dreams. It's not their dream. It's not their vision. And again, that's where discipline comes in. You have to have the discipline not to get emotional about somebody who does not serve your purpose. People are not going to understand your purpose. And so with that being said, you have to understand this journey is something for you. This journey can be a lonely journey because it's your journey. And you have to understand that with that being said, you have to prepare yourself, i.e. discipline, to be able to handle those hurdles that's coming your way with no distraction. Focus. Focus on the goal. Focus on what you know you have to do. this life thing is hard. You're going to have some blockades in the road every now and then. Your discipline will help you get through those blockades. Trust me. Rather than fold and go back to your old ways, discipline will keep you on the straight and narrow. Sometimes you might look like it's not doing anything. Trust me, it's doing something. Continuing to work on your goal and staying focused and disciplined will get you to where you want to get to. But you have to be relentless about it. You have to be focused about it. And you have to believe that this is going to work. And I'm not saying you can't tweak it along the way, because, like I've said, you learn stuff as you go through this life. And you learn to tweak other things, in order to get you quicker to that goal. You will learn. So, with that being said, discipline is the vehicle that you need to be in on your way to those goals. Get outside yourself. Discipline will do that. Discipline will make it greater than you. Or should I say greater than what you feel at this time. That you don't feel like doing it and you do it anyway. And I tell you, when I have pushed myself, even though I didn't feel like doing it, and I did it, it has helped me. I felt better. I felt proud of myself because I got up and did it. I got it done. Discipline will help you in other areas of life. Like when you're called upon to do something that is out of the norm, but it's very much needed. Because you have practiced discipline so much in your life, that thing that you now have to address that wasn't part of your journey, it was like an emergency or it's some event that took place that requires you to handle that thing, and because you have practiced so much discipline in your life, when that thing comes around, you know how to handle it perfectly because you're used to doing what's uncomfortable, doing what's hard, doing what something requires more intellect, problem solving, critical thinking. Because you have constantly disciplined yourself to be able to handle hard stuff. So, and I'll say this last thing. There's a coach at Duke, women's basketball coach. I believe her name is Carol Lawson. She had a speech to her team basically saying, you learn to do hard better. You learn to do hard better. Life does not get easier. You just become better at handling hard. That is what discipline will get you. People will look at you and say, damn, he made that look so easy. Yeah, I made it look easy, but it was not easy. It was not easy. But I learned how to do hard. I learned how to make difficult look easy. But it was every bit as difficult as it could possibly be. It wasn't any less difficult. And this is something that was repetitive throughout life. It never gets easier. But you learn, if you want to be successful in this life, you'll learn to discipline yourself, discipline your mind, discipline your body, so you can handle things. So you won't get pushed, distracted. Keep focus. You'll get there. Life is hard, but you will get there. Trust me. But you're gonna need to drive that discipline. You're gonna need to get in that vehicle. You're gonna have to drive that discipline, and you will get there. So if you got anything from this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Pursue your peace if you're not at peace with everything that you have. Life's a beautiful thing. Experience your greatness. Push yourself. Let's get it.